Live, this is KLTW News at 11.
Good evening, and welcome to KTLW News at 11. I'm Bo Papadakis.
And I'm Mamacita. Our top story tonight, the Judd family just got milk cows. Doodle Poodle has the story.
A chance meeting with a dairy farmer landed the Judds with an unexpected herd of 4 cows.
Well, even though we've been preparing for years and years for this moment, I'm still kind of shocked that there are 4 cows wandering around in my backyard.
The Judds get about 2 gallons of milk a day, which is the perfect amount for their size family. They drink most of it and are also learning to make butter.
How does it taste? Like butter?
But it hasn't been an easy road.
When we first got our milk cows, one of the cows had a little bit of swelling on her udder, and it just kept getting larger and larger and larger until one day she was laying down chewing her cud and it exploded. Okay, like a quart of Orange Julius came out of this thing. It was exciting.
Hannah texted her father, who happened to be a family doctor. He told her how to care for the burst abscess.
You've got to rinse it out. You got to get everything out of there. You got to rinse it out with hydrogen peroxide. Then you have to take some tweezers, sterilized tweezers, and stuff medical packing up in there.
That stinks. Ew.
After a couple days, you have to start slowly pulling it out, but continually rinsing out the wound with hydrogen peroxide.
The cow made a full recovery, but that wasn't the end of the drama. About a month later, one of the baby calves contracted pneumonia, a common disease for winter-born calves. It's been a long fight to save his life.
We've given him antibiotics. We've taken him to the vet several times, but he keeps relapsing. We're just hoping the little calf survives.
Life on the farm is always a challenge. Reporting live from Orangevale, California, this is Doodle Poodles.
Thank you, Doodles, for that report. Apparently, you have to become a doctor if you own cows.
If little Meatball doesn't survive, they won't be able to eat him when he's fully grown. We'll keep you posted as that story progresses.
Coming up, a tragic story with a happy ending. But first, let's go to Jets and Longshorts with sports.
Thanks, Bo. Caleb Washington had a breakout season in football. Not only did he lead the team in tackles and defense, but he also led the team in receiving yards and yards per carry. He also played backup quarterback. Very impressive numbers for his Division II team. He got selected to the All-Star team and got to play middle linebacker. He was so dominant at that position, he got invited to participate in the national tournament in Florida. As an All-Star, he raised $700 to support Shriners Children's Hospital, so it was all for a good cause. I'm Jetson Longshorts, and back to you, Bo and Mama.
Thank you, Jetson. And now for the tragic story of a little boy who fell out of a tree.
This is a tree little 4-year-old Blackstone Bruce Leroy was climbing when he lost his balance and fell 17 feet to the ground. His family rushed him to the urgent care center, fearing the worst. He got transferred to the UC Davis Pediatric Emergency Department where they performed multiple tests. I talked to his parents, Hannah and Fontaine, about their experience.
It was really stressful. He had this big cut on his chin. I mean, there was blood all over the place. He wasn't moving. We didn't know if he'd broken his neck, if he'd broken his back. We just didn't know.
At one point on the way to the hospital, he turned to his sister Trixie and he said, "Am I gonna die?" And at that point, I turned around and I'm like, "No, you're not, Blackstone. No, you're not."
Fortunately for Blackstone, he only suffered a fractured jaw and a few cuts and bruises. He was put on a liquid diet for a month, and I'm happy to report that he is now back and good as ever.
Bye! I'll see you tomorrow!
Reporting from Orangevale, California, I'm Betty Squirmels.
So glad that little boy is okay. But with a family that size, they must be in the emergency room all the time.
I said the same thing, and the family informed me that they've only been in the ER twice in the 15 years that they've been parents, and both times it was with Blackstone.
And now we go to Money Pants Moose for our education segment.
Thanks, Bo. It's been an exciting year for the Judd kids. For the past couple of years, they've been doing a home-based charter school. But starting in August, 5 of the Judd kids started attending traditional public school again. Tia Rochelle started high school as a freshman. We spoke to her about her experience.
I love it. I love Casa. It's a good school. I've made lots of new friends, and I really love being on the dance team.
Not only has she shown her dancing talents at the school functions, but she even performed the national anthem at the recent Ugly Christmas Sweater Pep Rally.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
Meanwhile, Ruby Buttercup, Superstar 5 Jemima, Falcon Jasper, and Sassafras Sapphire Sophronia have started attending at Ottoman Elementary. They each have unique perspectives on their new school.
I love it. I need more sleep. I hope my mom doesn't sign me up next year.
Well, my best friend is in my class.
At recess, 8 boys try to catch me, and whoever catches me first gets to hug me or kiss me on the cheek.
Luckily, the outrageously popular Superstar 5 really is a superstar, and none of the boys have been able to catch her. Yet. Back to you, Bo and Mama.
Thanks for that report, Money Pants Moose.
Now for a story about a science experiment gone wrong. Dolly Matilda has the details.
Thanks, Mama, but they're details that really should not be shared. Last Saturday, the mother of the Judd household, who's expecting baby number 12 next June, was looking online for a natural remedy for yeast infections. That was only her first mistake. The second was not checking with her doctor or husband before stuffing herself with an untold number of garlic bulbs. Her husband was traumatized.
Well, all night I kept waking up thinking that there was a skunk in the backyard that kept spraying the house because it stunk. It stunk so bad it kept waking me up. Turns out it wasn't a skunk, it was my wife.
So how did you discover what was really going on?
I was at work when I got a disturbing email from my wife. Dearest Fontaine, I have made a horrible mistake involving garlic. There are like about 5 large pieces of garlic stuck up in my privates. I can't find them.
Fortunately for Hannah, with the help of her gynecologist, the issue has been resolved.
I've done worse.
Apparently, however, that's not a first for her gynecologist. Other women have tried garlic up there as well. As for me, that is one use of garlic I will never, ever try. Dolly Matilda, KLTW News.
What a noble woman, donating her body for the sake of science. Sadly, though, Hannah is completely disqualified from receiving a Darwin Award for her work. This is due to the fact that she already has 11 offspring.
And in the business world, a new product takes aim at solving a trending problem.
Entitlement is crippling this country.
What we have to do is stop this craziness where we give kids who lose on sports teams ribbons and trophies.
Parents who let their grown children live at home indefinitely may be doing themselves more harm than good.
If your adult child still lives in their bedroom, you have failed as a parent.
Joining us now are Hannah and Fontaine, the creators of this new product called Kids Love to Work. Okay guys, so what is this?
It's a simple system that helps support parents who are working to prepare their kids for success in the real world.
So that by the time kids are 18, they're ready to leave home and take care of themselves and their surroundings. There's no gaps in their domestic education.
How does it work? We show parents how to take the money they were already spending on their children, and instead of giving their kids things, they give them opportunities to earn the things that they want and need. So it doesn't cost parents any more money. We teach parents to leverage the money they were already spending on their kids.
Why did you create this? Parents want to teach their kids how to work, but it's so time-consuming and difficult. It's easier and faster sometimes to just do it themselves or hire outside help. But it's not in the best interest of the kids.
That's where we come in. We've created all the support tools to make parenting easier.
We've been working with over 50 test families for the past 2 years. Not only has this transformed things in their homes, but we found it also resolves marital conflicts.
This sounds amazing. Where do I sign up?
You can get more information at www.kidslovetowork.com. I know I want my kids to learn to love to work. Thank you, Hannah and Fontaine.
Thank you.
And that's all the time we have tonight. Be sure to join us next time where we'll take a look at some Valentine's Day secret admirers, how a casual Sunday family stroll was disrupted by a psychotic horse lady attack. Trixie the style guru makes yet another amazing dress, but sadly commits a fashion faux pas with her hair.
Come on, for goodness sake. Oh no.
And the twins, Royalty Ankum and Valkyrie Rose Svavalin, start their new jobs.
Yay!
Be sure to tune in next time because around here, there's never a dull moment. Good night.